when I plugged into the HDMI.
Oh, what a shame.
It's... Why did it change from recording when I HDMI? Oh. Well, it is now. That's... sad.
You missed the shoulder technique.
Oh. If only Discord could record audio, too.
Anyways, let us move on.
So the screeching in the barrel slowly dies down until Rumaldune finally notices that something is amiss.
Okay.
Miss in the barrel.
Then he starts pecking at the side of the barrel. It's like, hey, Volofik finally breaks out of his stupor, gets to his feet, slowly opens the barrel. Rumaldune springs out, perches on the edge of it. And it's like, looks at her, looks at Volofik. It's like, well, I could have seen that coming from a mile away.
Oh, truly?
One thing. Unless you... One thing. Rumaldune can only be understood by Volofik and Brother John.
When he's speaking... Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. You said Romadoom, not Volafik.
Oh, sorry, I must have heard the wrong... I'm not good with the names yet, so...
Me neither!
Don't you remember? Rumble Dude is the one who rumbles with anger.
Oh, yeah! I kind of go with Lizard Man and Man Lizard, personally.
I mean, it works.
So Yoko notices Rumaldune squawk something, and Volofik just quietly goes over to the opposite end of the wagon and sits down, like he's contemplating his life choices.
Yoko's going to lean onto the chest and be like, well, hello everyone, my name's Yoko. I can't remember when I got onto this carriage, but hi, how you doing?
Hi.
You. Meanwhile, everyone else introduce yourselves.
I am Zemo. I am an orc, and I am a paladin. And that's about it.
I bow dramatically. I am Shenaniganland, the rather large annoyance of the seas, and over here is my trusty swordfish, Excalibur.
He
Meanwhile-
looks wonderful.
Meanwhile, you guys are like quite a ways off the road by this point because no one has been actually controlling this thing for a while.
While everyone's doing this, can I peek in the chest?
Yes.
Distraction.
I guess roll stealth.
Shall do.
Can I roll perception to counter his stealth?
That's
You can. That is usually how stealth works.
$18 on stealth.
26 on perception.
Yeet.
I must flip the table for that Ute joke.
Yeet.
I'm not going to. I'm not
Yeet-
gonna. I'm not
Yeet
gonna flip
is
the table
life.
at every opportunity. I'm not gonna flip it at everything that makes me do the thought. Otherwise, I'd be flipping it all the time.
Adam, I
I-
presume you've played Mao.
What?
I presume you've played Mao.
Flip.
Mao?
Yes.
Flip.
No.
I thought it was rather common with the coins. Anyways, you can't talk during it. It's a card game, but the only words you've permitted to say is yeet and
Oh.
That's not
That-
a rule.
we
Yes,
made
it
it
is.
a personal rule, a house rule whenever we play at late night.
Of course you did.
I love how gravelly that was.
I can smell the disappointment.
Well, Sidon's torn between, controlling the cart and the chest. Wait. Just gonna tell them. Fish! Go left!
Turns left.
That'd be good.
Did I have enough time to peek inside while he yelled that and just?
You can
Run
look
to the other
inside, but you can't count it that fast.
I figured.
We know there's
Make an
golden gems in
appraisal
it.
roll.
Oh, this is
Make an
bad.
appraisal roll.
He could nat
Do it.
20.
Make it make an appraisal roll.
Not 2.
Oh,
Nope.
2?
Yeah.
You think there's at least 2 gold pieces in that
No.
chest.
Watch my plan roll out.
Well,
All right.
he's not wrong.
Sidon, you going to grapple me and try to shove me in the chest?
well, considering he's not thinking this through, yes.
Perfect. I don't resist.
Okay, then I won't roll. But,
Okay.
You know why I don't
will
resist?
you even fit in the chest? I thought I was just gonna kind of put your head in it and close the lid.
Oh, no. I thought you said you were going to shove me in.
I don't think you'll fit.
Will I fit? It's a normal
a
size
hobbit.
chest, right?
The chest is mostly full,
Yeah,
so no, you will not fit.
pretty sure I'm just gonna
If it-
shove your head in and slam the lid on you and cause you damage.
That's fine.
Okay,
Make an escape artist check to fit in the chest.
Unless
will.
a certain magus, Bolafik, could cast Shrink Person.
I can cast Reduce Person.
That
on
would only
yourself.
change you by one size.
Cast it a
If
couple
you
of times.
Cast it, would it? Just curious. If you cast it, would it stack or no?
It doesn't stack with itself.
Okay, I was just
However, a
Aren't hobbits already small?
Yeah.
they're already small. Casting Reduce Person on a hobbit would make them tiny.
I
As
do
in
it.
the same size as Rumaldoon.
quickly. I do it.
so wait. So
Oh boy.
okay, so you open up the chest and you look inside and you hear Sidon going, "No!" and you cast Reduce Person on yourself. So when he grabs you, he throws you in the chest and he closes it down and traps you inside.
Mm-hmm.
That is what you were doing.
Beautiful.
Okay, that is what happened.
Now I'm going to take my pen of light that I found in Lobon's
Hold on.
cave.
Rumaldoon goes scree. Then he hops over, looks at the chest, looks at you, look at the chest again, winks.
Sits on top.
Yes.
He scratches at the he scratches at the chest like he wants in it.
Sidon. What would I have to roll to do this quick, I guess? Or would it not matter? To get the Rumaldoon in it and close the lid.
I guess. Acrobatics, I guess.
I'll just roll a
Sure,
d20 and then find
roll
that.
acrobatics.
Oi. Whatever my bonus is, it's not going to be high.
Rumaldoon.
Oh, actually, no, it's a 12. That's not terrible.
Rumaldoon assists to make it 14.
Haha!
He actually has a very high acrobatics. Nobody notices.
I have a 6. It's not terrible.
Do you have a plus 12?
No.
Rum-
So, does it work, Adam? Oh, great DM. Is Rumaldoon in the chest, too?
You fumble a little bit, but you are able to scoop the lizard man. Oh no, the man lizard
The man
into
lizard.
the chest, with respectable speed, and then poof, you close it again.
Be anyone knowing hold portal? Anybody?
So, okay, I want to know see what's happening with the man lizard and the swaggins inside the chest.
Okay, well, I pull out my pen of light that I got in Lobon's tomb. Because that was
Iobon.
a thing.
What
Iobon,
is?
thank you.
Okay,
had,
what
like, a
is this
quill that-
item?
It's
A pen.
it's a stupid item he crafted together, and it's beautiful.
Okay,
And I see Rumeldun. He's there.
you turn on the flashlight, quote unquote,
Basically,
and the first thing you see is Rumeldun with a hellish grin and a tear gleam in his eye.
It's like
I reach into
clever
my
turn.
bag of holding and I give him some meat from one of my 4 days of rations.
Yeah, I think he might want something more fresh.
He steps over it and approaches like something out of a horror movie.
oh god! Is his teeth glistening with his saliva?
Yes.
This is terrifying.
Man, you didn't seriously just put the Hobbit in there with the man lizard, did you?
I believe he did.
You know, on second idea, this might not have been my best idea, but ooh, I gotta tend the cart.
Alright. Zemo walks over and to grab Rumeldun.
Alright, so
Make it grapple check.
yeah, so Brodo, right as you're standing there and Rumeldun is like right in front of you, the brightness of the sun stings your eyes as the chest is swung open, and Zemo, make your grapple attempt.
Keep me in here, dude. Trust me.
Is that
I
just a
wink.
D20? I don't know how grapple works.
Roll your
Yeah,
CMB.
D20. It should be on your survival kit somewhere.
CMB. I don't know why
10.
there's two numbers there, but
It's for when he's making multiple like sunder attempts,
oh,
because iterative attacks and all that.
okay.
As Zemo opens it, I just say, I want to count the monies. Please let me stay.
I'm just here to get the lizard.
Nice.
Yeah, lizard.
I'm
Are you
just
rolling yet?
imagining. I'm just imagining this from Brodo's perspective. He just opens up in this massive orc, just like swings and is looking down at you with disapproval, and he's just like, "I'm just here to get the lizard."
Did you roll
Yeah,
yet?
roll.
I'm still confused for CMD.
Roll a d20, add 10.
10. Okay.
Yeah. CMB combat maneuver bonus versus my CMD.
In that case, I roll a 25.
A 25 is much higher than 13. As Rumeldun is about to lunge, you just reach him and snatch him out like a hand of God from above.
And then, poof, you close. I assume you close the chest underneath you.
It's like, I'm just here for the lizard.
All right now.
Rumeldun, it angrily screeching.
You want your man lizard back?
Volofeek
Throw him in the
takes a
barrel.
moment to process and slowly nods.
That
Alright,
didn't go well.
Think fast.
All right. While
Lizard.
I'm in here, I'm gonna try to count the gold.
I didn't catch that, Zemo.
Zemo, my lad,
Fast.
could you perhaps toss the
Lizard.
chest off the cart?
Oh,
Are you guys
everyone is
always-
interrupting.
Yeah.
I cannot
Yeah.
catch what he's saying.
Let Zemo talk.
Fast. Zemo tosses the lizard to you.
Let's play Toss the Lizard.
Yay. Tons of fun for the whole family.
The lizard nimbly lands on its feet in Volafik's lap and hisses at Zemo.
Yeah.
Are you guys always like this? Because it's really quite fun.
I
And then Brother John nods. Yes, they are, my sister. Yes, they are.
By the way, is Brother John still sick?
No, he is no longer sick. But he is still sick in our hearts.
His mission is
Forever.
not yet complete.
Yeah. So basically, Deathhawk, just so you know the context of that joke. At one point, Brother John slept face down in a pig pen. And he got sick from it. And in game, he was sick for about a week. In real life, he was sick for about a year and a half. And then I made when his disease, filth fever, first began its onset, I made the mistake of describing him as looking pale. And so endless jokes about him becoming white ensued.
He was doing a Michael Jackson.
He was doing a Michael Jackson.
I know we have a picture of it somewhere.
I'm searching for it.
Yeah, didn't you jokingly call it Pastor James?
Pastor James. Well, wait. Yeah, what am I doing? I can just spawn it. Where is he?
Anyways,
Here we go.
eventually you guys get back to the road.
Yay.
Pastor James.
I don't think he looks as trustworthy.
And
Here
then
I
I'm
was
dropping.
waiting for the meme poster.
I'm dropping in the Discord the actual meme.
Oh yes. I have that saved on my phone, and I still sometimes show it to people without context.
Stranded, helpless, Caucasian. Every year, millions suffer from lingering filth fever. You can help stop their pain right now by donating 750 gold to sponsor one
Heal.
heel jacket.
Don't be an advertiser.
Think of the smile it will bring to Brother John's face. I am in desperate need of medicine. You are my only hope.
Call
I still show that to
1-800
people without
brother for more
context.
information and to donate.
I still show that to people sometimes, and I do not give them context.
It is beautiful. Okay, so we're back on the road. Brodo's counting the money, much to Sidon's anger. And we have a fox lady, which Sidon hasn't really talked to, which he's got to drive.
You can talk and drive at the same time. You're not that
This
mentally
is
inept,
Sidon!
are
No,
you?
he can't! He's focused. He's pretending, he's imagining that this is a
Got an
ship.
intelligence of 13.
He's pretending he's driving a ship. He's happy.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I am amused.
Yoko goes over to Sidon and is like, "Yo, well,
Go. We be going to I learned the name just today. Give me some slack. We be going to Tunguston.
I see. Lovely town of the Chugs.
From there we be getting a ship to go to me nemesis island. Have ye ever heard of the dreaded Captain Morgan? Makes nice rum.
Yeah, I think I have. I think I have. I think my uncle liked his beer. Rum. That stuff, you know?
Me be going to get me ship and me crew back from him.
Meanwhile, Rimaldin scratches at the chest a couple times, unable to open it. And then, disappointed, he just curls up in front of it.
Brodo's in for a world of pain when he comes out.
So is he going to finish counting all the coins before his spell runs out? Or not?
Actually, the thing I imagined happening is that he dismisses the spell as he's coming out, and then gets stepped on. And you know when you step on a cat?
That laugh is almost disturbing.
But yes, I purposely set this up for maximum comedy.
I have as well.
But yes, Brodo does have enough time to count it, the contents of the chest. So he knows, but no one else does.
How successful is his appraisal of
Alright, hold
the
on. I got an idea. I'm gonna cast
Oh,
spike
boy.
growth around the chest.
I don't
Oh,
think you have a line of effect.
Huh?
I don't think you have a line of effect.
If I turn around.
Oh! I misunderstood who was talking. Okay.
I'm just gonna place one square.
okay.
Box.
You cast spike growth.
Remember, rumble dudes in front of the chest.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
You can cast it like that.
Now get
If you
one
want.
space in front of the chest too. Sorry, Rumble Dude, you'll have to leave it. We can pick him up.
Okay, hold on. Let me
As long
erase
as it
this.
doesn't move.
Yeah, if Rumble Dude doesn't move. Nah, like that.
Sure, draw it then. You draw it.
Well, I just did.
Guys, please. Just keep it simple.
Why do you have to be smarter than us? It's not
You
fair.
erased the road!
Ah! I don't know where I'm going anymore!
Wow, that was surprisingly genuine sounding.
Yeah.
You should be an actor.
No, that's my older sister. She's the opera singer.
Oh boy. It runs in the family.
I just like to run down hallways and scream things.
Oh my.
That is the
Especially-
majority of my acting experience, running down hallways and screaming. It's fun.
I got the door open. I might not need to yell too much. Nah, I'll be fine. Just next to Town Hall.
So the spike trap is set.
And it lasts
This is-
hours.
This is going to be even worse.
It's going to be a comedy of errors. Or just pain.
Oh boy. Pain is comedy.
This is gonna be quite the chungus.
You really chungus this one. Now there's chungus all over.
Godforsaken Chungus.
Anyways, let's move along. So, you guys are continuing down the road. Eventually, Brodo, you finish counting the coin.
Much coin is there?
He's gonna Discord it to Brodo, isn't he, you jerk?
Yes.
Hold on.
He doesn't even remember. This is what's happening here. He has no idea himself.
No, actually, he hasn't even rolled for it yet, and it is literally Schrodinger's chest.
We have no idea how much gold is in this chest. But I remember
Could
when
be
we
a lot.
I remember when we
Might not
opened
be
it,
much.
it also had a few gems on top, so it's not just gold. Nothing magical.
Also, was there golden like goblets and stuff too, or is it just gold?
It's just gold and platinum.
Alrighty.
But you said there were gems in it before.
Did I?
Yeah.
You did.
Wait, I thought Yoko was a fox. Why do I see a person?
Well, we're counting that because I don't want to have to worry
Yoko is
figure out
both.
how to redo.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Yoko
have
is both. She was a fox, but then in the barrel she turned into a person. Yes, that is literally what happened.
Is she a kitsune? Like Fred?
Look at my area. See how many different figurines I have.
You finally noticed this.
Well, I only see one tail.
Do they have to have more than one?
I think so. They should. Fred has two.
If they have more than
It's
one, that just
Pathfinder.
means they're old. Don't you know kitsunes gain a tail every 100 years, you know?
I don't know Japanese lore.
No, seriously though, that's pretty. I like it.
It's like the rings of a tree.
Oh boy.
Except for weeaboos.
I guess that's not really helpful for the women kitsunes. People just know their ages.
So, what is it? The max they can get is 9 or something? I don't know. I'm thinking Pokemon now.
Nah.
After a
Okay.
certain point, can you just helicopter tail and fly around?
That's how Tails does it!
So he's
Only
too
if your
clutch.
name is Tails. Okay. Memeing aside, Frodo finishes counting the gold and then
Memeing aside, I don't understand the concept.
memeing included, Frodo finishes counting the gold and then
Nick?
I'm just wondering, does the lid open? I mean, my spell wear off?
Do whatever you want. You can push it open.
That.
You
do
can
control it.
you can
Most
push it
spells you
open.
can-
Yeah, you can choose when the spell ends.
most
can
spells
push
you
it open, you
voluntarily
can-
dismiss.
Okay. I'll just push open the lid, and I'll be laying there in a French position like Rose in Titanic, and I'm just like, "Yo, hey there."
Oh boy.
To Rumble Dude in particular.
Oh boy. Literally laying in a pile of gold.
This is,
Frodo
Covered with my
swaggin'.
sling. I have a crown
Loading
on.
the bling.
this is pretty happy for Brodo, isn't it?
My gold jewel hilted sword. That's
This is where you just make a poster of this moment. Brodo doing a draw me like one of your French girls.
If I could draw, I would draw that. Because that is just amazing.
Nathan! Please.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's right. Nathan is artistic. I forgot about that.
Rumaldoon actively chooses not to look. Rumaldoon just gives Brodo the shoulder.
It's like, you know, in the Jurassic Park movies when you see the raptor like slowly turn its head towards a person? It's like that, but in reverse.
So, do I see the spikes around me?
You cannot.
No, they are
The
invisible.
spikes are invisible.
All right.
Next day it is we're having.
Here it comes.
Am I obligated to jump out? Is that meta?
That'd be kind of
It
meta.
is meta.
I don't know. I think this guy might actually be quite comfortable with sitting on a chest full of gold.
I mean, I am the
until he
Lord
gets
of the
our
Bling.
destination.
I mean, yeah, but he has 7 hours to jump out, so it might happen eventually.
I can sleep.
And I can always just set it back up.
At this point, it's getting so meta that I'm getting ready to say flip a coin. Leave it to chance.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to balance myself on the chest and then jump
Or that.
forward towards Brother John.
Why?
Is
What?
that beyond the jumping sphere, Adam? Can I jump over whatever? I'm gonna roll an acrobatics check. We'll see.
Yeah, you could try, I guess, with an acrobatics. But there
11
is a
plus-
penalty for not having a run.
A what?
There's a penalty for not having a running start.
Oh yeah. Okay. How much of a penalty?
I'm looking it up. Just roll and tell me what you get. And
Okay. Would that be my reflex save? Oh wait, acrobatics.
it's just
never mind.
acrobatics.
Damn, +9. Holy crow. So I had 11 and 9 is a 20. Unnatural. Very flat. Flat.
Oh, so it's not a penalty. It's just the DCs are doubled. So what is your
20
Who's up?
flat.
20 flat? Yeah, that's enough. With a 20, you jump 10 feet. That's like double your height. You jumped 10 feet and you land directly in Brother John's lap.
Everyone hears the Mario sound.
I
Boing.
praise the Lord, then break the law.
Simon just walks over, looks at Brodo, looks at the spikes that he can see, looks at Brodo. Me leaving him.
Even what?
Don't worry about it.
Chill, my dudes. Chill.
Okay. Those were all things that
I'm
happened.
gonna. What time of the day is it?
It is by this point
6:45 p.m.
Nice.
sure we'll go with
Chungus
that.
time.
I'm gonna
Chungus
go to
time.
sleep.
In Brother John's lap.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Rest in the Lord Jesus.
Okay. So, were you just wanna fast travel the rest of the way to Chungustown?
Please.
Fast travel.
We've spent long enough on the road.
Yes.
Literally
Will the
nothing
loading
but
screen
RP.
be- will the loading screens be as long as the time we just wasted?
Yes.
That's a good question.
Several hours later, Rumaldoon finally gets up. What's the spell proc? Let me know again.
Oh, it's called Spike Growth. It's only like a D4 damage. Besides,
What
it
else
stays
does it
for
proc?
7 hours. Huh?
What else does it proc?
Proc?
What does it
else?
cause?
Yeah.
Oh.
What are the other
Sorry.
effects?
Sorry, MMO speak. What does it cost?
I don't know your language, jeesh. I speak English.
I know what he's talking about. I use words like that.
It causes a reflex save against having your movement speed halved. It's a reflex save, and if you pass it, what? I'm sorry, I'm reading it. I should know it, but it's been so long.
Does a 22 succeed?
Yeah, you take a d4 of damage each time you move through, and reflex save for 22 very much so succeeds.
So Rualdun finally gets up, takes a step, then stubs his toe, and then screeches as he jumps up several feet in the air for taking all of 1 damage and 20 dignity damage.
Ow, right in the dignity.
Like,
I don't know why I'm making sure I'm putting the effort to like make these intersect properly.
Goodness, that lizard is loud.
Get used to it.
Rualdun just gets back to his feet again, and then curls up by Volafik and growls, and then
Licks his
starts-
wounds.
Yes. But his wounded pride will never heal.
Or is he gonna start licking his dignity like a cat?
Then just quietly to himself, it's like, one day I'll show you all.
Like the crab near Fort Joy.
Oh yeah, the crab.
Oh boy.
Crab.
You see, I can be part of the DOS inside jokes now.
Yes, you can.
What is the crab?
By the way, the Steam Winter Sale just started. Go buy DOS.
Ooh!
Oh yeah, that is a thing that
Wait,
exists and has happened.
but I didn't get an email for anything on my wish list being on sale. Oh, that makes me sad.
Despacito, play Alexa.
Oh no, they're on sale. I just didn't get emailed.
Alexa, play Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up.
Love that song.
So, several days later, I assume the spike growth is not there anymore. I can't erase it.
Just like the road.
There we go. Just like the road.
The object has to be the object has to be locked in order to erase something on it. Wow, that is a very road.
It is a very road.
Lemon.
It is very road.
Lemon.
Beware. Sides are rough.
Dang, nothing's on sale enough for me to afford it. Will this go on after
try.
Christmas?
Why?
Lemon.
How many days does the sale last?
Usually,
Oh good, January 3rd. I'll get money for my birthday between then.
No lemon.
No, in in Chungus Town, that there was a freak accident, and from then on, lemons have been banned. That is canon now.
Yes, it is. As you come up to the wall of Chungustown, you see a sign that has a crudely drawn lemon with a circle and a line through it. It is exactly like that.
Nice.
And then you pull up to the wall, and you see these guards up on top of the like up on the guard post by the wall, and they say, "Hey, you don't have any lemons in that wagon of yours there, do you?"
Do we?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Rumaldoon quips, "No, just that barrel of lemons over there." knowing that nobody can understand him.
So, no lemons.
Yes, life has not handed us any lemons.
That's good because like 3 days ago we banned them. Like the king stepped on one and like the juice squirted out and he slipped on it and like his son was blinded and yeah, lemons are banned now. So don't get caught. Being caught with a lemon is a capital offense.
Goodness, what a story. I'm glad it wasn't what I thought it might happen. I thought someone was making bombs out of them or something.
Oh no, that happened too. But that was
House down using lemons.
that was
Clatter's
last
got her
month.
wish.
That was last month. That's what made him first. That's what made the whatever. What did I say, governor?
King.
Why the king started considering banning lemons. Someone burnt down his house with a lemon, and then this was the last straw when he slipped on a lemon and blinded his son. So one last check. You don't have lemons.
I'm gonna re-ask the people in the back. Be we having lemons?
Bolofeek slowly shakes his head.
We have no lemons.
Okay then. You can enter. And he turns back. Someone open the gate. And the gate slowly opened, and you may enter.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
And you see a lot of
the
Flat Earth. They fell off the edge.
What the heck?
people.
Destroying
You broke
Excalibur!
That happened.
I gotta control Z like 10 times. There we go. And so as you pull into the city, you see a lot of people have shirts that have like lemons with like circles and lines drawn through them. And just almost everyone is wearing something that in some way says no lemon.
Meanwhile,
Walking Gust with a sticker plastered to his face. It's no lemons.
You what?
Meanwhile, Rumaldoon. Rumaldoon tugs on Brother John's sleeve.
What is it, you tiny little scary lizard?
Don't tell anyone else I asked for your help. But he looks back at Volofik. I think he's broken.
Brother John leads in. What do you need, my brother?
I don't know. The last 3 days he hasn't even performed his rituals.
Hold on, let me look up. Brother John's spell list. I don't know if he has. I don't think he has anything that would seem immediately helpful.
Yeah, I don't know either. I kind of hate pulling in someone who isn't present, but Brother John's literally the only one room I'll be to.
Yeah, let's see.
What's going on here? I'm so lost.
Rumal Dune is asking Brother John for help because Volofik has been broken ever since Yoko showed up.
Why is Volofik broken?
That's what Rumal Dune wants to know.
Okay, so. Okay, so I have an idea. He's going to turn to Volofik, and he's going to cast Smug Narcissism. Because that's the best thing I can think of that he had.
Oh boy. What does smug narcissism do?
Basically makes you Sidon.
You cause your target to become overwhelmed by its own importance, talents, and attractiveness. The target cannot help but look at itself in every reflective surface at every possible opportunity. In social situations, the target always tries to comment about how attractive it is or how ugly someone else is by comparison.
Oh
The target remains constantly distracted, always looking for a reflective surface to gaze upon, such as a mirror. The distraction gives the target a -2 on all skill checks. In combat, the target worries about enemies damaging its appearance and focuses on defense rather than offense.
You realize what you have just done.
You realize that this was cast on Sidon and it did nothing.
It was either this or cultural adaptation.
Well, Sidon is already Sidon.
Good inspirational talk.
But random question, is there a save?
Yeah. It is. Oh goodness, I would need to look at what his spell saves are. Does he have them on his kit? Of course he doesn't. It is a DC 16.
I rolled a 17, but screw that. I want this to happen anyway for the memes. So... Great, he perks up. He looks around. And... It's like... He looks at his hands like, wait, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm the greatest showman!
This lasts an hour and 10 minutes, by the way.
Oh no! What have you done?
Emo looks at Brother John.
You know, just because you can use magic in any given situation does not really mean that you should.
Meanwhile...
But my brother needed help. He needed a pep talk.
Meanwhile, Volofik just walks between them, not even paying attention. Then...
Is he, like, swinging in his arms, like, dramatically?
Yes. And then he taps Yoko on the shoulder.
Yes.
And then it's like, I like you. Do you like me? And then he flexes.
You seem like you have some sort of. It looks like you have a charming personality. I think. I don't know. We'll see.
He smiles rows of teeth at you.
Lovely.
Those
Then
are
he-
scary lizard teeth.
And then he tips his hat. Just complete
Milady.
juxtaposition. Oh no. He does the hat tipping dance. He is.
Eternal tipping.
Oh, this is gonna be a
Deathhawk, have you seen
competition.
that- Deathhawk, have you seen that video?
I don't believe so.
Okay, I need to link it. And does Volafik have any spells that can bring the music? Oh, Nick beat me to it. That can like play the music of this as well.
He's too full of himself to think about that right now. He rolls a modified 1 and trips off the side of the wagon.
I guess roll acrobatics to see how well you recover.
Did he trip and fall off the side of the wagon while doing this dance? It's not even any
Oh, well,
steps.
It's
Yes.
solely logical.
It was a modified 1. What else would you expect to happen? So he trips off the side and lands ungracefully.
I think I might have overdone the pep talk a little bit.
And then as he gets to his feet and everyone around is just looking at him weird, he shoots up with a flick of the wrist, he brings his deck into his hand. And then he flings a card at Yoko.
Yoko catches it.
Okay, what card is it?
I pulled out this, apparently. Oh boy.
The Demon's Lantern.
The card is Chaotic Evil. What have you done, Brother John? What have you done?
I think I might have overdone it a little bit with the magical pep talk.
What does the card do?
It does literally nothing. But it's a flavor item. So he throws you that card and he's like, "You know where to find me." And then to the people looking at him funny, he's like, "Who wants to see a show?"
I backhand you.
You get out, you stop the wagon, get out, and backhand him.
Yes.
Who wants to see a?
Ye not be stealing the limelight from me.
Oh no.
Children, can we not have this argument right now?
Ye may be a great showman, but I am the greatest in all the seas.
Is that a challenge?
Aye! Aye, that'd be a challenge, lad.
Fight. Fight.
Literally in the middle of the street. Can we not do this right now?
It's not going to be an actual fight.
I challenge you to a sonnet off.
A sonnet off? Can you write a sonnet personally? Because if you can just on the spot write me a sonnet right now, I'll concede without even starting.
No, I am completely joking. I am not planning on writing an actual sonnet. But I'm like, I want to challenge him to a rap battle, but I want to have a fantasy flair.
I can't rap.
Hence the fantasy flair. Sonnets.
What, Big Fish Man can't do some sonnets?
Phonics.
Sonics.
Big Fish Man's a pirate. He has the grammatical intelligence of a pirate.
You think a lizard that's high on magic can do any better?
What's this pleb think? Who looks more fabulous? Sidon or Volafik?
We both look to the fabulous pleb.
The fabulous pleb. That's gonna be his new flavor text name. He is sporting an anti-lemon t-shirt and anti-lemon boots.
And
And lemon
backwards
lemon
flat
shaped
cap that's
sunglasses.
also anti-lemon.
Yeah. He just kind of looks at you, thinks for a moment. I know a tavern downtown that would love this sort of thing.
Then let us make there with haste. And Volafik pulls himself onto the wagon.
I unhitch the fish.
You're in the middle of the street.
Me?
The wagon is in the middle of the street.
I don't think he cares.
I unhitch the fish.
Okay, you unhitch the fish.
And I hop on his back. The fish is still attached. Someone help. Please help pulls.
I fix.
And I ride off. Yahar!
And Volafik is like, hey! Not fair! Then with a flicker of magical aura, Volafik literally takes off after him.
I cast Sky Swim on the fish, dang it!
I was about to say, is that a touch spell? But no, it doesn't matter.
I am now flying through the sky on my fish!
Adventure!
Adventure is out there, kids.
You caused this.
This is your fault, Adam. You know you can't make someone prideful without starting a fight with the entity of pride.
Meanwhile, everyone else is back on the wagon with nothing to pull it. Just sitting there in the middle of the street.
Rumaldoon looks up at Brother John and is like, you should probably stop them before they manage to burn down the tavern. On second thought, let them burn down the tavern. I could use a nice comfortable blaze.
I was about to say, that was sounding oddly
Sometimes you
anti-
scare me,
person.
little mad lizard.
Rumaldoon grins.
What are we gonna do about this here wagon? Trapped, dead in the water, in the middle of the road.
Rumaldoon cocks his head sideways a little. It's like, why don't you get out and push? Then he very pointedly walks off, hops on the chest, and curls up. Obviously not intending to aid in any way whatsoever.
How long does the spell Brother John cast last, anyways?
An hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, Sidon can outlast that!
Probably his Volafik might be even more broken once it wears off.
Oh boy. Maybe if someone isn't dead in an hour and 10 minutes.
So what's Yoko think about all of this? Or
Yoko
Zemo?
is... Yoko's going to get out of the wagon, kind of start walking away, because she can't really push anything, so she's just going to go and see what's up.
So she's getting out of the wagon to follow them.
She just like shrugs and walks off.
Is she gonna join in the fabulousness contest?
At the very least, she's going to see what's happening.
Oh wait. While you're taking off down the lane, Volofik is like gets distracted, stops hovering in front of a window, admiring his reflection.
This is the best terrible decision I've ever made.
I just let the fish carry me down the street as I do the same.
Meanwhile, Brother John's gonna turn to Zemo. Well, I suppose we need to pull this here wagon.
Who's we? You're the one who accidentally got rid of our ride.
I was I was helping a brother in need. Have some
Badly.
sympathy.
Think you mean you were helping him badly?
I will concede that much. But as one brother to another, can you help me pull this wagon?
Brodo, I know Nick isn't here, but Brodo could always cast Enlarged Person on Zemo, and he could probably easily pull the wagon.
That sounds like something. That sounds like something that he'd do.
Sounds like something Zemo would enjoy. He can go over to the bar and grab the two morons and knock their heads together.
Literally.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so we'll just say that Brodo does that. Zemo becomes Big Chungus. If you're just gonna hand me a joke, I'm not gonna not take it.
Chungus powered Zemo.
The power of Chungus!
And you take the wagon and you move on. Okay.
Move it to a parking space.
Hold on. You're probably past Yoko.
That's true.
Do you stop for Yoko?
Hey, Fox person, you want to come with us?
Oh, so you're not. Screw it. Might as well catch her.
Stop in the cart.
This is a normal day.
This is every bit of a normal day.
All right.
So you don't even make it to the inn. Like Sidon,
Right,
by way of having Excalibur carrying him, actually made it to the inn. But Volofik did not make it to the inn. He is still too busy admiring his own reflection in a second-story window. You just notice him because you just notice him, and then you notice the crowd on the ground just looking up at him. And then a couple town guard scratching their heads and wondering what to do.
Well, hello, lizard man. What you doing up there?
Volofik looks back at you. It's like, do you not see this handsome figure? He points in the window.
Oh.
I certainly see
Adjust his
quite a
glasses.
figure.
Zemo adjusts his glasses.
Who are you pointing at?
Can you repeat yourself?
It's certainly.
Go ahead. You cut out again.
I
Hello?
certainly see a figure that some might enjoy.
How
fear
large?
that some might.
And then Volofik tips his hat and it's like, ah, my lady, you have returned.
How big does enlarged person make you?
Doubles your height.
Oh God.
Okay. So Zemo is currently around 12 feet tall. Is that
If you're wondering, yes, you could attempt to snatch Volofik out of the air.
will attempt to snatch him out of the air. Did I roll a
Oh,
grapple
yeah,
check?
you even remember the opposite situation happening once.
So I do remember that situation.
Zemo is just grabbing everyone like, come along now, children. Come along
More
now,
and more
children.
like a dad
Behave.
Okay, Dad.
I was gonna say I'm starting to feel more and more like a dad character, just like keeping all the hooligans in line.
Oh boy.
You are.
Okay,
Dad, are we there yet?
so make a CMB. Volofik's CMD is significantly higher than a tiny lizard's, so there is actually a chance of failure.
So that's CMD.
CMB. You roll CMB.
Combat maneuver bonus.
Okay.
And remember, you're going to have to add to yours because you're huge.
What to it?
Add one extra to it because you're
Okay.
large.
Yeah. Let's see. So that would be.
Because he's Big Chungus. Come on, people, get it right.
All right. So that would be a 24.
A 24 is more than enough. You
You just reach up and grab him without much effort.
Come on.
Volofik struggles. This indignity! Let me go! Unhand me!
In the cart.
While all this is going on, can it be assumed that Sidon is getting the inn ready for a literal fashion walk?
Yes. I did not make a special map for the inn of this place. So unfortunately you're gonna have to make do with an old map. But there are like several that I can use.
What was the name of the other inn again?
The gratuitous ale house. My favorite map to steal from Adam.
This one is also the gratuitous ale house, obviously. It's a chain. There's a gratuitous ale house in every town.
Hold on.
It's gratuitously spread across the land.
What about this one, which didn't see much use? The Four Swords Tavern.
I remember that.
Okay.
Long time no see.
It's also the interior.
The interior. Oh boy. Got some dad jokes going.
That's what it's actually named in my files, by the way.
Oh boy.
Yep.
And then there's the gratuitous alehouse. I will let this go by popular vote. That is not the gratuitous alehouse.
You know, it occurs to me you could have dismissed the spell a long time ago, but that wouldn't have been nearly as fun.
Oh, of course. So which one? Gratuitous?
But the problem is there's no spell acting on Sidon making him want to do this. Just because it's bigger, let's go with gratuitous. And since it already has the stage, we can just draw on a walkway going off the stage directly.
Gratuitous alehouse is now officially a chain.
Well, it doesn't have to be the same name.
Oh,
Or
yes,
it
it
can
does.
be.
Yes,
It
it
does.
I
does.
like it.
We can just say that the walkway is they
Nick,
moved.
did you just say I ship it?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I was drawing a line.
When you did that, you scared the cat off of my lap.
You monster! Oh, my line stayed. Cool.
That's
You monster! Oh, my line stayed. Okay, so here's the fish, people.
Why is there a circle? Okay, why not a circle?
The circle must be broken.
Because I wanted a semicircle, but I was lazy. So this is how I make a semicircle. Ta-da!
And here's the fabulous pleb. Fabulous pleb is here.
Good.
Color him hot pink.
And there's a sign on the wall that says, "Water no longer served with lemons."
Oh boy. The continuity!
Continuity!
You gotta have continuity in memes. So, no one's waiting on me to finish this, are they? I'm just waiting.
I'm just setting stuff up. What is this
This
here, anyways?
Is the catwalk.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
It's the catwalk. WoW is the one that I was gonna have a rectangle. He made it into a circle. He made things weird. We don't want rectangles. We want rectangles. Must be a rectangle.
Here's how I'm gonna place people about the room.
It mimics the scattered movements of actual people. Ish.
Yeah, they all run in terror as the giant orc stomps down the lane.
You sure they're not staring gogglingly eyed at Sidon?
Pretty sure.
Well, they arrived at different times. I was talking about the lane as well, not the interior.
Certainly, all the people on the outside are looking at Bolo Flick, right?
Well,
Volo Flick.
Bolo Flick. Canon.
No, a Volo Flick is a movie that Volo Flick stars in.
If someone offered, he would jump at the chance. Especially now that he's fabulous!
Nothing's going to slow this lizard down.
For an hour more.
The funny thing is, I don't think we're gonna have really... Like, nothing that I actually prepared for is going to be happening this session.
This could potentially take only 20 more minutes. We could get this. We could move on.
Because all this better stuff came up first.
We could do both still. It's only 10:32. That's not even late.
I know, right? It's not late until it's 6 a.m.
Very sorry, but I'm planning on getting up before 7 a.m. tomorrow. So.
Yeah, I have to go to bed
If you
for
never
6.
fall asleep,
Can someone,
you
like,
don't have to
unlink-
worry about it.
Can someone unlink
True.
Big Chungus from the wagon?
I will. Okay.
Come on. You guys just handed me that joke. I need to stop using it or else it will stop being funny. If it even was funny ever. If it even ever was funny in the first place.
Everyone in the bar looks up as Big Chungus walks in the door.
Volofik is just hanging limp at this point. No way.
Fishman, this has to stop now.
Wouldn't he still be like, oh, the humanity, the orcosity,
Lizard manatee.
Lizard manatee.
Barbara manatee.
Oh boy. What is going on? So Volo. Okay, so where were we?
Why is Tim Jerry over here? Never mind. Let's keep going.
Okay. So, like, literally, what is going on at this moment in time?
You guys are entering the tavern, and Sidon and his fish are on the stage.
Yeah, I'm still riding the fish.
So what happens what is Sidon doing as they enter?
Oh, he's just getting a general hype ready for deciding who's the most fabulous fab.
The most fabulous scaled man.
All right, Fishman, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop now.
Backhand him.
But we just finished setting up the stage.
Volo Feek suddenly just has to chime in. Yes, he did. You can't let all this work go to waste, now can you? He gestured wildly.
We could. We actually could, but do we want to?
Yes.
Mr. Barkeep dude! Please tell me it just says something like, get out of my place.
I didn't say what.
I never asked for this.
That's what he says. I never asked for this. And his name is now Adam Jensen.
Meanwhile, Rumeldun hops up on the counter.
Never asked.
Rumeldun just chirps and nods in agreement, and then curls up on the corner of the bar.
First they take away my lemons. Now this.
We're gonna get ourselves kicked out of this town.
The magic.
I would love to see that happen. The way we leave Chungus Town is a boat jacking as we're chased by 24 guards.
I can see it.
It could happen.
And the boat is a lemon smuggler's boat.
Yes. Yes.
I could see it.
Please make this happen.
I'm writing this down in my notes.
Lemon smuggler. Yes. Take that down. Okay. So meanwhile, Volo Fake has gotten distracted. He's looking at his own reflection in Zemo's shoulder plate.
Zemo casts around and sees Brother John.
Preacher Man, can you please dispel your magic pep talk?
Okay, fine. He dispels it.
Yoko me fine, Foxy Lass. Would you join me up on stage? The fact I can say that and it be literal, and as far as he cares, it's literal. As far as Sidon's thinking, it's literal.
Oh boy.
Oh, you want me, Foxy, up there with you? Sure, why?
Suddenly, Volo Fake's confidence crumbles as he realizes what just happened, and the rest of it just catches up with him like he woke up from a dream.
How you doing now, Lizard Man?
Hello.
He's like, can you let me go? In a very
I
In
small
right
voice.
possession of your mind.
did not expect it to be that literal, Yoko, but ye be ye.
Look, Yoko hugs, grabs one of his shoulders. Yes, this is how it be.
And Volofik nods at Zemo.
Mo puts him down.
When Zemo lets go, Volofik just kind of floats away a little. Not even touching the floor.
Sort of like when you turn off gravity on something in Gary's mod. It just kind of slowly floats away.
And then he looks back and forth, and then he's like, you know what? Sidon, catch!
Meh?
And then he takes off his hat and throws it at Sidon.
Can I try to catch it on my head?
You're already wearing a hat.
I am?
Are you not?
No. I'm just wearing like a tiara thing.
Oh.
That's my head,
Okay.
you jerk.
You also have a very weirdly shaped head.
Yes.
I say roll acrobatics with a weird shaped head penalty of -5.
Natural 1.
The hat hits you in the face. Like, you don't even manage to duck. It just goes whack.
Volofik cringes a little and it's like, that was a little less graceful than I imagined it to be.
Yoko pats Sidon on the back, says, "You okay, hon?"
It'd be fine. It hit me bad eye.
I thought you wear that just for style.
Exactly. Exactly. He lifts up his eye patch and moves it to the other eye as he says that.
Okay.
The Volofik whispers in Zemo's ear, I suppose it's his bad eye now.
I bend over and pick up the hat and put it on as best I can on my weird hammerhead head.
A true lizard man.
And
you literally see his face light up as an idea pops into his head. Be this meaning I be the greatest showman?
Volofik casts light to make a spotlight on Sidon.
Complete with appropriate, like, lights turning off sound.
Well,
now's the part where you start singing opera, says the fabulous pleb.
What be that?
Okay, hold on. I need to look up a particular video and find the correct timestamp.
No, you just pull up We Are Number One instead.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Almost got it.
Me could sing one of me favourite songs from me years as a pirate. Come cheer up, me lads, 'tis to glory we steer. To add something more to this wonderful year. To honor we call... No, don't don't know what I'm doing anymore. Nick knows it.
Okay. This. Just click play and it'll go to the right timestamp.
Oh no.
Play it on the tablet.
Alright, I kind of got distracted. Can someone catch me up on the last minute?
The last
You are fine.
last minute was me just
You are not. You are fine.
was basically Fabulous Pleb telling Sidon to sing opera.
And he sings
And
Heart
then
of Oak instead.
Is Yoko just like slowly creeping away?
Yes.
I need a drink.
Okay, can you start again?
Can I what again?
Start what again?
Start again. I didn't catch any of that. I got distracted.
Fabulous Pleb told Sidon to start singing opera. And then Sidon started singing something else.
Singing a pirate shanty?
Yes, basically.
Oh boy.
That's not fabulous.
Does
Boy,
Sidon know?
be ye
know
watching
Shan-
Fabulous! He casts hydraulic push about the air around him, making it
No,
dazzle.
like Mr. Fabulous really quick.
Sidon know any pirate shanties that happen to have lemons in them?
I don't know. Let's Google that, shall we?
Pirate shanty about lemons.
Oh boy.
Pirate shanty.
You might say scurvy. For the lack of lemon.
Be
It
ye warned.
it seems not.
Why would there be a shanty about lemons?
Oh boy.
Oh, actually, there might. No, there's one about a lemon crew, though, from Pirates Assassin's Creed.
Oh boy.
It has lemon in its lyrics, at least.
Sing that one.
Yeah, but I can't
Sing
get
it for
lyrics.
us, Josh.
I can't get lyrics.
Just link it then.
The lyrics contain lyrics containing the term lemon. That's not exactly what I'm after.
Meanwhile, Bolo Feet casts summon backup dancers.
Yeah, no, it's actually not a song. Never mind. It was just the YouTuber's name. I'm sorry. That's not a thing.
How dare you?
Would one about scurvy count?
I guess that's as close as we're gonna get.
It's a song by Pink. We Got Scurvy by Pink. Oh god.
Alright, in the meantime, what's happening over here?
Over where?
Yeah,
Ah.
Yoko went to the bar. What is she?
Oh yes. The barkeep says,
Yoko heard Sidon's singing and decided to go get a drink.
Oh boy, it's that bad? Yeet!
Oh no, I'm posting this in the Discord.
That was beautiful, Adam, by the way.
What was?
Sniper goes to the opera. That ended.
So, the barkeep says to Yoko, "You've been traveling with that crazy person?"
For
And
a couple days. I mean, when he's just driving, it's not quite as bad because he has to focus. Otherwise, he'll drive us into a tree. But I mean, so he doesn't speak as much then. But other than that, yeah, kind of.
Well, in any case, he picks up like a very large glass, fills it with ale, puts it in front of you. That's on the house.
Thank you. Starts chugging it.
Rumaldoon eyes the ale.
I'm gonna ask the barkeep. Has any interesting happenings have been happening recently
There.
beside these shenanigans?
Not much, not since the lemon ban. I don't get nearly as many customers these days.
Okay, this isn't working.
Did you have a lot of lemon-based dishes / drinks?
Everyone loved the lemon slices I put on the water. No one else did that. But now I can't do it anymore.
B ever thought of using orange slices?
I did, but it's not the same.
Okay, this isn't working. Why is this
Also,
not
you're not
working?
even part of this conversation.
I don't know. Okay, the iPad's not working. It's broken.
You're broken.
We probably don't have
Um,
permission.
The tablet's janky as heck anyway. Just use Discord.
I did! I posted it!
Pick a lemon.
We got scurvy, we need some vitamin C.
That's just the song site on singing now.
Scurvy, we need a lemon
Scurvy.
tree. We got scurvy.
Because it mentions lemons. It actually
What
mentions
shop?
lemons.
Illusion.
On the scene. Let's get this scurvy
Yeah, there's
started.
illusions.
A pirate ain't
Mr.
worthy till he got
Fabulous
some
Pleb
scurvy.
is going
Since
to
you
start
got
dancing
scurvy,
with the illusions.
when you sing that song, scurvy.
And you gotta keep the pleb. The fact that he's Fabulous Pleb is essential to his character.
So Volofake.
Sidon's doing a pirate jig.
Haha. Well, Volofake makes some of the illusions match Sidon, and some of them match Fabulous Club.
We got spots on our back, so give it up and shout.
It is now a dance off.
We got scurvy.
Why is what is happening? Why is every off now?
Everything becomes a dance song.
I'm serious though. How many impromptu, unplanned dance-offs have we had?
Probably the fourth. This is probably the fourth.
What kind of sessions have I missed so far?
Nathan, the
missed.
last session you were in, we had a dance off too.
Please.
Yeah.
At this
We were in
point,
the Stones common room.
so you know how it's most of the time an expectation that there's usually one combat encounter each session?
Yeah.
I think it's rapidly becoming the expectation that there's also a dance-off every session.
As long as we can keep them both.
I think it's a little bit late for starting a combating.
No, it's not, Nathan. Just stay up longer.
Yes, it is. I don't want to go up. I don't want to go too much later.
Hey, any shops in the area, Mr. Barkeep?
What kind of shops?
Like, what are the shops?
Here, the fish is flopping about in the background, too.
Shops are places where people sell things that you can buy.
Dude, these dad jokes. What types of shops do we have in the area? Like, what genre of shop, you could say?
We have a general store. We have I think a new magic items store opened recently. And no, the lemon supply store shut down. But that sort of thing.
So, does Yoko drain her drink, or does she set it down every so often?
She sets it down for a little bit.
The first opportunity Rumaldoon gets,
Oh no. This is the last thing I want to see drunk.
He basically just he basically almost dives headfirst into it, and then there's a little just like glurk, 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 glurk until eventually he passes out entirely.
Little
I
man,
wonder if
Careful.
anybody
I
noticed as a
understand your
12-foot
pain.
tall orc just stomped across the bar.
Nobody seems to notice.
Nobody seems to notice.
Somehow that is the least interesting thing in the room.
12-foot tall
That says a lot when that's the least interesting thing in the room.
Yeah.
Because it is. I can't.
Alright. The barkeep eventually notices the 12-foot orc. What do you need?
He's just like sigh of defeat.
Yep.
I guess I'll have the biggest thing you've got.
That sounds fair. He
Does he
grabs.
bring out a barrel?
Yes.
Sidon-
You know what? Yeah.
So I
You know
don't
what?
drink
Yeah.
a whole barrel once. That's why he doesn't drink anymore.
I don't know about a whole barrel, but a keg would currently be about the size of a mug. Oh.
Okay. Here's a keg. Be 50 gold pieces if you want this whole keg.
Don't see any reason why not.
Keg is yours.
Many thanks.
Mo
Just knock
starts
down
to
your
drink
gold count
from
by
his
50.
keg, making use of his enlarged stature to directly at Brother John.
So what does the populace think about Sidon singing a song about lemons?
Some of them seem offended, especially the guards. But most of them seem interested. If even entranced.
Has Mr. Fabulous Pleb figured the song out and sing along yet?
Yes, he is singing along.
Yay!
Terribly.
Can we be
He's
arm in arm
singing
singing?
Yes.
Yeah! No, we just need a drink in each hand. Singing like proper drunk bar people.
And you're like kicking your, and you're like doing like the leg kicks in sync as you're singing.
He doesn't have to be drinking the alcohol, he just needs to be holding it.
Yep, and the illusion people are dancing in a circle.
Oh god. What
What
does this become? What does our games become?
Dance-offs.
Quite literally.
Blame the greatest showman.
We can actually blame Adam for this one. He started it.
Well, it's not like Brother John had much else on his spell list that could cure crippling depression.
Could have given an actual pep talk or a sermon.
He could have given a sermon.
I was expecting one, but this was better.
Oh, yes.
I am not Brother John. I am merely controlling him like a flesh puppet. Like a meat puppet.
Disgusting. That sounds disgusting.
That is an image we needed.
That's
A priest being puppeted by...
Blame... He's a meat bicycle. Blame Borderlands 2. I've been thinking about that game. And it's your fault, Wowie. Even though I'm the one who brought it up, I'm still blaming you.
Wait, Adam, don't you always think about Borderlands 2?
No.
Meat bicycle!
Explosions.
That's true.
Mr. Torgu approves.
I'm Torque, and I have one question to ask you, and one question only. Explosions?
Explosions?
It's the only question that matters.
Indeed, for we are explosionists.
Indeed. I still need to make that explosionist emote.
I'm gonna go to Zemo. Zemo, dude, do you wanna like try to rally the posse and we can head to a shop and sell that armor?
I'm not quite sure about getting the fish man. He seems a little too engrossed
Inebriated.
in what he's doing.
Okay, yeah, works too.
Maybe if I tried to intimidate him.
Why is it that Sidon ends up on stage more than the actual stage guy?
I will say, Zemo, and I elbow him a little. Maybe you could use your size to haggle a little. Wink, wink.
The funny thing is, while you're elbowing, you're probably just nudging his knee.
Oh, I'm probably nudging only his shin.
His shin.
I have no idea what you're doing down there.
Never mind. Anyways, let's go.
Meanwhile, the illusions disappear as Volafik goes to sit in a corner and contemplate.
You know, I've actually only once or twice used hydraulic push for actual combat.
And I've actually only used silent image once or
But that's a spell.
literally once.
It's a spell designed you use for all sorts of things. It's like you're supposed to only use hydraulic push for combat. I use it for glamour.
And to put out a fire in a bar once, and you ended up flooding the place.
True that. True
That was
that.
really funny.
All right, so what are you guys doing now?
Yo, Yoko, do you want to go hit the shops up with us?
Sure, 1 second.
One.
Okay, Yoko's going to change into Fox and just climb and sit on Zemo's shoulder.
Climb up, Zemo. He's a tree now.
Emo reaches over and grabs Rumaldune.
This is
Very
becoming
delicate.
very familiar.
All right, then
Zemo
me
is a
too.
zoo now.
Hold me too. I want to be a birdie.
Oh boy.
I'll
Sorry, did
take
not
2
mean-
free hands for the other 2 hooligans in the group. So,
Hey, shit on your shoulders.
fine.
You can have a fox on the shoulder, raptor in hand, hobbit in the other hand.
that's not the last of it. As he's walking by the stage, Zemo reaches out and makes a grab at oops,
No, you don't gotta do that.
Sidon.
Time to
Sidon tries to backflip onto his fish.
Acrobatic check.
Acro.
Acro.
Because he's done so well with that today. That's whatever that is, plus 6. Can the fish try to help by actually trying to catch him?
Can he land on the spike?
Yes, to both.
Oof. Is that gonna skewer him?
You landed on the fish. Quote unquote. Landed. Decision time, DM. What is the verdict?
What was your actual number that you rolled?
Me?
Yeah.
3 plus 6 is a 9. And the fish is trying to catch him.
That's with a 11 with an assist. You'll land on the spike.
Is it like a on the spike or through the spike?
On. I'm not gonna be that evil.
Through
yeah.
would be if you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We just kind of tumble to the ground. And then roll off the stage.
Unfish man, let's go.
Wait a minute. Yikes! Oof!
You hear a bark laugh from Yoko.
Icky! He helps pull the fish to its non-existent feet.
I don't know what the fox said, but it was probably something sarcastic.
We be going.
Oh boy.
We be going.
Oof.
Big oof.
What was that?
That was literally the oof.
Yeah. What was that other meme? The swear jar and the replying
The
oof
oof
to a
jar.
serious message jar. And of
Meanwhile,
course-
Wolfie kind of sidles over, picks up his hat off the floor, and then goes back to his corner.
Luffy, Brother John, come on.
I come.
This game has just been a quote mine.
Yes. So I'm just gonna. Actually, do you want? No, I'm not gonna bother because it's just a shop. I'm just gonna draw a box, and you can use your imaginations.
Or this can be the counter.
What's an imagination?
It's this thing people use.
This is the shop. Ignore what's actually on the board, other than these lines. This is the
Lemon.
counter.
So here is how Zemo must feel.
0.
Yes.
The number?
No, he said Zemo.
Oh.
He played too much Borderlands. All 15 minutes of it.
Which is painfully true because that's all I played of it. There, it's a very disorganized store.
But yes, see the chat.
My, that is a very disorganized store.
So the reason I'm trying to get the game to last longer is I can't go back inside for at least a good 2 more hours until the storm ends. I'm stuck out here.
Oh. Well, I'm not going to be able to go that much longer because I'm starting to get a bit of a headache.
Oh.
Yeah, it seems like a good wind down point. I was more or less waiting for the call.
Yeah,
we
which
can
is
shop
Where are you
first.
stuck, Josh?
Oh, I'm in my dad's office, which is in the backyard, and it's
Oh, okay.
absolutely pouring rain.
Yeah.
Thunder,
because
lightning, all the works.
because I am on break though, we're not going to have to wait 3 months until the next session.
So next week?
That's what I'm hoping for, but that scheduling is going to have to.
Yo,
It's going to be TBD.
Not on Christmas.
Well, obviously schedule after Christmas. And I love you guys, but I'm not having the game on my birthday.
Yeet. Anyways,
But after that, I'll have a nice glass of wait. I have a glass of rum right now. Never mind.
So let's sell your stuff. You guys walk in to the store.
See?
And you see the shopkeep
Zemo,
pleb.
Try to get 20 extra gold pieces off this thing.
Hello, how you doing? Welcome to my shop.
Yo, my dude, we have all this armor and weapons to sell. I plop it down, Skyrim style.
And it just goes push, flies everywhere.
Skyrim style, as in each individual item plops down on top of the next until it's a massive heap.
Yes.
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 Is
You know, we can
very
simulate that very thing happening.
All the Sabrinas.
Why did you name your barrel Sabrina?
I'll post the video to yeah.
Anyways,
The reference to this YouTuber's Breath of the Wild series.
And her
Yeah,
Skyrim
I
series.
get. I know which one you're talking about.
you plop it all down. He's like, interesting. He pulls out a magnifying glass and looks at it. And after a few moments, he says, I will give what was it, 400?
400, yeah, it's on the.
I will give 400 gold pieces for this here equipment.
Or we'll take it.
Dang it.
So Brodo's is like hanging off your back, going haggle, haggle, haggle. And Zemo just says,
my dude.
"We'll take it."
I mean, try to intimidate him until he gives us more money.
Yeah.
My boss said I'm not supposed to do that.
Then I'll try it. Brodo tries an intimidate check.
From the orc's shoulder?
Yes.
Okay.
I do not.
Well, how are you gonna try it? You gotta tell me how you're trying to intimidate him first.
Oh, well, for starters,
You give him the dirty you give him a dirty look.
I just growl and like show my teeth.
Hobbit showing his teeth.
Yes.
Big but adorable.
Yoko looks over at him like, "What are you doing?"
I want to
Only have
assist.
11.
I want to assist. The swordfish puts its nose right at his stomach.
Okay, that's a little.
Okay. Well,
Scary.
we've been neglecting as far as assisting goes. That in order to assist, you have to roll as well.
Okay.
You have
I
to
have an
beat
11.
10.
At this point, you should probably declare the fish the primary and the assist.
Maybe not.
What did you roll?
I'm trying to find my bonus.
A low number.
Yeah, regardless, it's a low number.
You
It's
do
not
know, though,
10.
that as a large creature, you get a bonus to intimidate against medium and smaller creatures.
Zemo's not supposed to intimidate people for better bargains.
I did not know
I
that.
was not saying that to Zemo.
How much of a bonus? A +1, a +2?
I think it's actually a +4, but I will double check.
Please let that be a +4.
I think it is also I also think is it a +4.
Oh dear lord, that makes
Yes,
this more
it
than
is a
10.
+4 if you are larger than the target, and a -4 if you are smaller. So that does apply to the little gnome.
So that means I get a 7.
That's
Brodo's
funny.
just like,
So, I have an 11.
7 and 11.
It's good. You should make a name out of that.
Sounds
You
like
mean
a-
like the
Maybe
gas
a
station?
motel.
the shop keep
We
blinks.
used to have a gas station that was a 7-Eleven.
So the shopkeeper looks at Excalibur, looks at Brodo, back at Excalibur.
kids these days.
That's what he says.
Kids these days.
Me
I had to act
apologies.
the accent.
Me apologies for me fish. He thinks he smell funny.
Not sure what the Hobbit's doing.
Nice saves, guys. Nice saves.
Yes.
So,
I think your hobbits may have gone a little bit rabid.
what do you have for sale, my dude? Completely ignoring what he just did.
I sell miscellaneous supplies. Stuff like groceries.
Well, perhaps we'll buy some miscellaneous items.
Guys, I don't have a shop inventory prepared.
It's
Well,
good.
why not? You're the DM. You should know when we enter a town, we go to a shop.
I personally would like to just end the session right now because I am dead beat.
The hell you been doing all day, Nathan?
I am not entirely
Oh,
opposed to this
Late, I'm
idea,
sleepy.
because I am kind of sleepy as well.
Y'all are plebs.
You're a pleb. Alright, I'm just going to officially call it here. And I can have I will have shop inventories prepared for next session.
Did the
Yay.
shopkeep hand the money to Brodo, by the way, or to Zemo?
To Zemo.
All right. Just Nathan, do you want me to write that down, or are you gonna do that?
Could you get that?
Yeah, no problem.
I guess just write it on the cart.
Yeah, that's true.
Delete the of equipment wealth, or of equipment, and just 400 gold. So that was I can't decide if that was an eventful game or an uneventful game.
Very eventful.
It was a meme-filled game.
Well, at least I have all the guards ticked at me. That should be interesting for next game. I probably angered the king himself.
Who
That
knows?
was session number 30 since we began.
All those years ago.
Throwback to the beginning, to the board that I had at the beginning of session 1.
Oh, good
Nick,
times.
you remember this?
Oh
Yes, I
boy.
do.
Oh boy. This is old school.
Back when
Yes.
Adam actually cared and gave effort.
You know what? Shut up.
Oh please, he photoshops boards. That counts.
Look at all the Sabrinas.
Oh no. Oh boy.
And this is the legendary barrel that began it all.
Oh boy.
The sand.
Oh
handful
no!
Of sand.
No!
Is this where the cult of sand began?
Yes, that is the barrel where the cult of sand began.
Oh my. That was actually a very old reference to something that I wasn't even around for.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
am amazed and impressed.
Man, the Cult of Sand's been around since the beginning.
The barrel giveth and the barrel taketh away.
Yeah. And remember the door checks?
Oh god, we just burnt slowly through it.
Yeah.
Took naps. Everything in
And
the
you
area
guys-
was cleared. By video game logic, creatures don't progress past their point, so we were safe.
And you guys slept in here?
We used the Sabrinas to build a wall, and we took a nap.
Oh boy.
I think I
Brodo
remember you
almost
clearing
died
some of
right
this
here.
dungeon.
Brodo almost died at that choke point.
Why?
One of these rooms was the room where Aelita cast a smoke screen on everyone.
Probably.
You weren't here yet, though, Nathan.
Oh, but I remember this game. I was watching over you guys' shoulder.
Oh yeah, you were here.
Take over like Brodo's character.
This was
or
back
something,
when
just, like,
Adam was
catching
still
up
at
with something.
Franciscan.
Yeah.
We
I
were
was
all
in
in the same
Ohio.
room together. And we didn't have to deal with ResNet that blocked TTS.
Alrighty, well, signing out of later.
All right. I'll have to design a dungeon again at some point.
Ooh.
I actually have a old dungeon that I've
Well, I mean-
literally never used.
Iobon's dungeon was still a dungeon, even if you drew it.
Yeah, and I.
Can I load a dungeon?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't even know if it'll load properly. The stuff might all be missing because it's so old.
This is the fun part about these dungeons, though. I can just tear it apart. Oh. %.
Right. Well, good night, gentlemen.
Good night, Mental Gen.
Have a nice one.
It's not loading for me. It's trying very hard.
Oh, failed to load model.
Yep, got a lot of those too.
So nothing is. So none of these assets exist anymore.
So, Adam, as I speak, I have a glass of homemade rum mixed with homemade hot chocolate.
That
sounds good.
that sounds delicious.
My older sister and I made it. It's got 3 different types of rum in it, which I've already forgotten. I know one of them's Captain Morgan. One of them's some weird tiki-looking thing.
I'm gonna close down the TTS server.
Oh, I didn't realize this was just a picture. Oh, that's nice.
No, it wasn't supposed to be just a picture. The picture was.
Oh, it's not corrupted.
Yeah, the picture is literally the only thing that isn't corrupted.
All right. Well,
Yeah, at some
good night,
point,
gentlemen.
at some point when the story allows it, I'll have to design another dungeon for you guys to fight